What's going on, everybody? I'd like to welcome you all to another installment of Trolling with Boyz4Life. I just got off another live stream with Swoop Boys over there on another network I'm not going to name because I don't cross name, but Swoop Boys is a bunch of guys that y'all need to go check out. My boy Coast Cowboys on there doing his thing. What is up, Alexander? What is up, Boyz4Life and Go Cowboys? That is correct. So I wish I had actually a couple more beers, but I think this is my last one, guys. My last one. But a lot of interesting news has come out of not only Philly, but also the Tennessee, and then with the Cowboys. I mean, people, you need to understand what is going on right now in the last 2 weeks of the season. Seriously. The Packers are playing good. The Cowboys just beat the Eagles. The Eagles are injury-ridden. They have Lane Johnson out. From what I'm hearing from sources, Jalen Hurts might not even be back before the end of the season. He might be gone until playoffs. Lane Johnson, that dude is setting himself up for failure when it comes to his injury. He has an abdominal tear. I don't know what kind of rehab you do for that. Me being in sports medicine and all, and knowing what, I don't know. All I know is when you tear something in your abdominal area, you need surgery. And guess what? He needs surgery. We beating the Titans tomorrow night. That is 100% Alexander. And guess what? I'm calling it right now. Andy Dalton does not lose to the Philadelphia Eagles and stays undefeated against the Eagles. Eagles are one and done. Dude, look. Lane Johnson, like I said in a video. You know what? I don't think I did something real quick. Let me check. Okay, let me see. Boom. My channel. Manage my videos. I'm sorry, people. We are live here. I forgot to put this on monetization. Save. And now we are golden. All right. He's going to hold off on surgery and do rehab. And yes, I understand that, Ms. Bird Gang. But what I'm saying is on a ruptured ligament in your abdomen. Look, I've had ruptured ligaments in my elbow. I have ruptured ligaments in my shoulder. There is no rehab for that to help it heal 100%. Any violent movement that happens re-tears that ligament. I know because I had it. I was told for 7 months my elbow would re-heal itself, I would throw, and then it would re-tear. I'm assuming that goes for every single ligament in your body. So it becomes a pain management deal. And it also becomes a movement deal of what kind of movement you're doing when you're going up against guys like Micah Parsons, when you're going up against guys from the Vikings, Bosa, those kind of guys. That's what I'm getting at. And Lane Johnson is not even going to be close to 100% in the playoffs. Not even close, because there is no rehab, period, for what he has at all. Yes, he can rest. Yes, he can do things to strengthen himself. But when it comes down to the actual wound, the tearing of the ligament, there is no rehab for it. I get it. He's working with $1 million doctors, rehab guys, all that stuff. But all they're doing, they will tell you it's rehab. They will tell you that's what he's doing. But in all honesty, all he's doing is strengthening what he needs to strengthen. And the rehab is not there because there is no such thing for a torn ligament rehab. They wanted to do rehab on my Achilles tendon. They said we can put you in a boot for 8 weeks, and then we can see where it goes from there, but it still might need surgery. I'm not saying Lane Johnson has a torn Achilles, but he has a torn ligament that they will put in a, do what they got to do for 2 to 3 weeks, which ain't nothing. And then all of a sudden, he's going to go out and play and get hurt again. I can promise you that. That's right. Follow Ms. Bird Gang and do what she says. Hit that like button. I wish I had one more beer. I wish I had. I'm calling the Eagles will not win the division. The Cowboys. Look, here's what I'm going at. Here's what I'm saying about that. The Eagles are going to go in Sunday at noon with Gardner Minshew. Straight up. Anyone that is telling you different is lying. You have big name Eagle content creators that are still hopeful that he's playing. They are lying to you when they say, "Oh, I know that Jalen Hurts is going to play. He's going to do everything he can again." They're not telling you he's going to play. They're telling you that, "Oh, he's going to do everything he can to get in the game, and he's going to do this." And no. Jalen Hurts, 96% says he's not playing. You don't know how bad the ligament is torn. I don't need to know how bad the ligament is torn. All I need to know is that it's a torn ligament in his abdominal area. There is no rehab for that. None whatsoever. Why? Because I'll go through it again. I've torn my Tommy John ligament pitching. I've torn my labrum ligament pitching. I've torn it. There is no rehab for it whatsoever. There is no rehab for a ligament unless it's post-surgery. What they're going to do is rehab him into strengthening what they need to do for the next 3 weeks. And then when he goes out and plays, it's going to re-tear. I can guarantee you that. And then Jalen Hurts did not do a walkthrough today. I know he's not playing. I have said this multiple times. Coach Dante, how's it going, bro? Appreciate you for stopping by. Sorry I'm getting a little heated with some guys here. I'm not really getting heated. I'm just talking kind of loud. Been drinking a little bit. So anyway, I know Jalen Hurts isn't playing. I know this. I said this hours ago. I said this last week. Jalen Hurts is going to miss 2 games. And guess what? Philly halftime. Guess what, homie? They are talking about Jalen Hurts missing the rest of the regular season. Imagine, and look, where was it? Right here. This, Alexander. I'm going to get to it in a second. I'm going to say this. If the Eagles lose Sunday against the Saints, I can promise you Green Bay is going to beat the Vikings, putting the Eagles at 3 losses. Hold on. NFL standings, because I'm trying to look at something here. 3 losses. Okay. I'm going to tell you this. The Vikings will lose to Green Bay. The Eagles will lose to the Saints. Putting the Eagles at 3 losses, the Vikings at 4. And then guess what? The Cowboys will win out. And then the Eagles will lose to the Giants. Because guess what? Jalen Hurts is not going to play the rest of the season. From what I'm hearing, the sources that I'm hearing, Jalen Hurts is not playing the rest of this season at all. He's not playing against the Giants. He's not. And if Jalen Hurts does not play these next 2 games, which he's not going to, The Eagles will lose these next two games. The Vikings will lose. And by some divine miracle, the Cowboys will win. The division and the number one seed. That's what's going to happen. No, I'm not waking him. He can't hear me. That boy is passed out. He don't hear nothing. He does not hear a damn thing when he's asleep. Nothing. Unless you're in close proximity with him. What's up, Boyz4Life? Hope you had a great Christmas. Hope everyone has better 2023. And hope you get my message on Twitter for Alan Jackson Ministry. That was you. I got something about that. I have to look at that again. I did see something about an Alan Jackson Ministry, and I was like, what is this? But I'm gonna look at it again. Fly, Eagles, fly. Hurts. I said it last week. He's not playing. Yeah, he's not playing. I agree with you. I picked Packers to beat Vikings too, but I still don't want Aaron Rodgers to make the playoffs. Aaron Rodgers is making the playoffs. Commanders are not, or the Giants aren't. And the Packers will beat the Vikings in the playoffs again. And the Eagles and Packers will actually play each other in the divisional round while we go to San Francisco. That's what I'm calling right now. That's what I'm thinking is about to go down. Panthers will beat Buccaneers. That's fine. Panthers can beat Buccaneers. I don't care. I'm not looking past the division or the wild card weekend. I'm not. I'll get to it when it gets here. But that's what I'm thinking. We beat the Panthers, and I want the Panthers to win because I want to go to Carolina to win. Look, if we play anyone in the NFC South, it doesn't matter because we're playing in either. Carolina does get cold, but we're playing in a dome somewhere in New Orleans. We're playing in the cold-ish in Carolina, or we're playing in Tampa. Either way, we good. We go to San Francisco, warm weather. It's good. Imagine if it's the Cowboys and Packers in the conference game. And we playing in Dallas. Imagine that happening. I'm not saying I'm not going there. I'm not going there. I'm going down a rabbit hole right now. I'm just sitting here saying, what happens if that happens? It's Cowboys, Packers. The 5th seed and the 7th seed looking to go into the Super Bowl. And you're playing another game in Dallas at the conference, NFC Conference Championship. You want to know how much those tickets are going to cost? Again, I'm not saying it's happening. I'm just letting you know that's a reality of what could happen. Give Jalen Hurts his credit. Don't let the media give the credit about what? Give him credit about what? Media brainwash me on what? Dude isn't playing. This is coming out of Eagles camp itself. He's more than likely not going to play the rest of the season. What a game I just watched. Eagles are not losing to the Saints. Andy Dalton has never lost to the Philadelphia Eagles. You understand me, Philly halftime? Do you understand me? That has never, ever, ever, ever been an option at all. And every scenario, or the scenarios that I just gave about the Packers being the 7th seed, the Cowboys being the 5th seed, and playing in Dallas, that's predicated all on the Eagles winning this division and winning the conference and locking it up, the number one seed. Not winning the conference, but locking up the number one seed. That's what it's all predicated on. Now, like I said, imagine if that does not happen. Look, I know y'all all want the Eagles to sit Jalen Hurts, but I know y'all all want him to play. Just imagine he does play without his right tackle. Just imagine if he does play without the defense that he has out there. and he's having to run for his life. He's having to make plays with a torn shoulder or a sprained shoulder. Imagine if he takes a wrong hit because it was literally this close to being a broken collarbone. This close. And imagine if he takes the wrong hit and he lands wrong and he breaks that collarbone and he's done for the season. And you have Gardner Minshew out there for the rest of the season. Eagle fans, are y'all that comfortable with Gardner Minshew being out there? Or am I going to hear a bunch of or am I going to have to read a bunch of suicide notes on the Eagles talking about how the season's over? I will laugh so hard if Andy Dalton beat the Eagles. Well, Andy Dalton beat the Eagles when he was with the Cowboys 2 years ago. Eagles defense are about to have 4 guys that have 10 or more sacks. It's never happened. Okay, and that means what? That means what, Philly halftime? What does that mean? Because you're supposed to have the best defense in the league, but yet the Cowboys put 40 points on y'all. It was like Kansas trailing 24-7. It went in 3 overtime games. Finally, Kansas 53, Arkansas 55. I have broken my collarbone. I'm sure it's painful. That is something I have never had done to me in my life. Thank God. Knocking on wood because I will not want that to happen. Rafi! Appreciate you for stopping by, homie. Dog, I caught some of your stream the other day where you're talking about people making fun of you, and I'm not trying to put your stuff out there of you crying and you being upset, dude. Bro, if you need to, you can always hit me up on Twitter, DM me, whatever, and talk to me, dog. You can always come talk to me, man. I'm here for you, bro. I'm not one of these dudes that's going to make fun of you. And what I may josh with you, joke around with you, and poke fun, but I expect the same shit back. But at the same time, I will not make fun of you like some of these other guys do. You know that. You're my boy. I don't like to see you upset. I don't want to see you cry. I don't want to see none of that. So if you ever need someone to talk to, dude, and to hit me up, just hit me up. I see your thing about you need to talk to me real quick. I'm doing a stream, dog. I'm doing a stream. Hit me up after the stream, man. Hit me up after the stream. When it's over with, come just DM me, and we cool, dog. I'll talk to you. I don't need you crying. I don't need any of that. I don't know who made you cry. I don't know. But you got my band of thieves here that even though they troll on me and we troll on each other, they'll back you. Minshew can beat the Saints and Giants, but no mistake. If we're going to do anything in the playoffs, we need Hurts. Just the truth. I don't even know. Okay, look. If it's just Minshew playing, right, and you have everyone else around you like you did against Dallas, I will 100% agree with you that Minshew will beat the Saints. But you do not have everybody. You're gonna have Jack Driscoll. Hell, I'm hearing you're gonna have Jordan Mailata on the right side and Andre Dillard, who gets his shit pushed in all the time, on the left. A whole shuffle of the offensive line. That's what I've also heard too. And then you're gonna have Avonte Maddox out with Isaiah Scott playing in the slot. Chris Olave is good, or not? I don't know. Chris Olave is not on the Saints. I forget what wide receivers in the Saints are going to eat him alive. You can put Kamara in the slot, and he's going to get eaten alive. You know the Giants do some weird stuff with the no wide receivers that they got. I'm telling you, people, this is a recipe for disaster when it comes to the Philadelphia Eagles. It is. It is. Okay, Derek Carr's bench and Jared is going to take it the last 2 games. Yeah, that's what I read too. I need to talk to you real quick. We'll talk. Like I said, we'll talk in a bit. Once this stream's over, you want to hit me up, text me, whatever. Well, DM me. That's fine, bro. This might seem funny to everyone, but hey, it is what it is. I don't rush my subscribers. I let God determine my subscribers. Whether He wants me to have, I will. Thank you, God, for what you do. That is right. I don't rush my subscribers. We don't do none of that. I praise our God, Jesus Christ, everything for everything that He's done. I have not done anything without Him. Everything that I have done has been because of Him. 100%. Smash the like button. That is right. Smash the like button. Rafi, what is up? I wonder. You know what? I'm going to take a quick commercial break. I'm going to play something for the weirdos out there.
Cowboys are always relevant in the NFC East. They're not relevant in the whole National Football League in the sense of, how old are you again? I don't need to know. I see your face, and listen, you got a beautiful face. That's not me being gay. No, I'm just not trying to tell you that.
Pause.
You gotta say pause after that one.
That was some weird. Why can't Cowboys fans? Okay, D Aldridge, Gang for life. I know you're copying Boyz4Life with that hashtag, but I want to know, what you are talking about. What do you mean? Why can't Cowboy fans accept the truth? That's what I want to know. I'm glad I can brighten people's day just by bringing myself. Yes, you certainly do brighten people's day. Look, people, I need y'all to understand something. Eagle fans, Cowboy fans, this is a dogfight right now. You got the last 2 weeks and a lot riding on the last 2 weeks. Look. Normally, what are y'all, 13 and 2? Normally on basically any year, 13 and 2, locked up the division, locked up first place, locked up first seed, happened like 4 games ago. Normally. But somehow, by some divine miracle, you have Vikings with 4 losses. You have the Cowboys with 4. You have the Vikings with 3 losses. The Cowboys with 4 losses. And those are your biggest threats. Wow, let's remember, the Vikings still have to play the Packers this week, which they will lose. The Packers will lose. The Vikings will lose this week to the Packers. You had the Eagles beating the Saints this week. It was going to happen. Look, the Cowboys game against the Jaguars, it was over, done with. Everything was supposed to be a wrap. The Eagles were supposed to take the division, move on, rest their guys, and it was what it was, right? But no, Jalen Hurts got hurt the same time we lost. Same game. Jalen Hurts got hurt. And even though we lost, and they won, the Eagles won 2 weeks ago, and we played them this past weekend, and we won, keeping us a game and a half out of first place and out of the number 1 seed. Things have changed. This past game against the Eagles Saturday was meaningful. Very, very meaningful. If the Eagles do lose this week, the game that we just lost and then we ended up winning, if we had won against the Jaguars and we beat the Eagles and then they lost, we would have a stranglehold on the division, and we would be looking at the Vikings to lose to the Packers to get that first place. But now, guess what? We're still looking at the Packers to beat the Vikings in hopes that the Eagles lose the next 2 games because they don't have a Lane Johnson. They don't have a Vontae Maddox. C.J. Gardner-Johnson is coming off IR, but he's not going to be playing. He's not going to be playing. And Jalen Hurts is more than likely gone for the season, the regular season. We got some numbers coming out. But anyway, this this stream is going by very, very slow. But it's all good. All right. Hold on. I missed a few comments. Y'all have spent more time defending your win. I wonder why. Defending our win? I'm not defending anything about this win. Like I'm not saying I moved past the win. It's more of what can happen after this win. Not so much defending it. Y'all said my boy Hurts wasn't the MVP, and that's where the best team in the league is. Aldridge, I'ma hurt your feelings. Brown, I'ma hurt your feelings. Jalen Hurts is not, I repeat, is not the MVP of the league. It's Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen. You can at me, you can say whatever the hell you want to say, but Jalen Hurts is not the MVP. And you want to know why? You want to know? Tell me. I want you to ask me, my Eagle little bitches. Ask me why I don't think Jalen Hurts is the MVP. If was a 5th, we'd all be drunk. Bet 500, we whoop the Saints at home. What? Bet 500, we whoop the Saints at home. Why would I bet $500 that y'all whoop the Saints at home? We the big dogs. No, you're not at all. At all. See, here's the thing. For Eagle fans, being big dog, top dog is what happens in season. They talk about battles. We talk about winning wars over here. And winning wars is we have the most rings. We have the most division titles. We have the most rings, division titles, Super Bowl appearances, playoff wins. You name it, we got it. Eagle fans don't have shit at all. Not even Super Bowl wins. They got one. one advice to everyone: don't make any stupid bets. It includes drinking urine. Don't make. Who drank urine? Rafi, please don't tell me you made that bet. That is no. Please tell me you did not do that. I am begging you that you did not make that any kind of bet. Look, I'm gonna say this, guys. I made a bet with Where You Hiding. I made a bet with EC1. I made a bet with Cool Cat Connor. And I made a bet with AK. I made 4 Eagles bets this year. I beat Where You're Hiding. I beat EC1. I didn't have to give my belt up to Cool Cat, so I'm going to call that a win. Right? He can call it a loss. I'm going to call it a win. He can call it a tie. He can call it whatever. Next year, if the Cowboys win the first game and then we don't win the second game, I'm going to have to claim that as a loss because I had it in my grasp, you know? So, he can decide either way. Tie, whatever. And if Jalen Hurts does not play for the rest of the regular season, which I'm hearing he's not going to, then I would have won all 4 of my bets against the Eagles. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? DCF, what is up, bro? Cowboys Nation, that is right. Guys, I want to take a minute here since I have y'all here. If you feel I'm doing a great job, you have the Cash App down here. Excuse me. And to the right of me, on the comment, like where you type to the right, excuse me, you have also the money sign, which lets you do a super chat. So if you feel froggy and want to leap, do it. If not, then don't. I do this for fun and do this for y'all. But at the same time, I got to promote. I got to promote my stuff and do my stuff at the same time. I love it. It's a lot of work. It's hard work. I got to take time away from my family to do this because, to be honest with you, I could literally be upstairs with my boy right now, my son, and we could be watching football, just hanging out. And well, actually, he's passed out right now. He could be sleeping in my arms, and we can be resting. But I take time out of my day to come hang out with y'all folks, and I love it, and I'll do it every single day. Put your money on Andy Dalton if you want to against the team with the most sacks. No. I mean, I don't need to be pressured into putting money on Andy Dalton. I know Andy Dalton has an undefeated streak against the Philadelphia Eagles. A parade in Philly gonna be lit. We'll see. Who you got New Year's Eve, Michigan or TCU? Georgia and Michigan. Nope, I didn't. Thank God I didn't drink urine, but it's a stupidity bet. Well, did you bet anybody to drink urine? Because I don't even know how you even brought that up, dude. That is crazy to me. You want to know what I forgot about and who I forgot about? I forgot about Jordan Davis. Y'all know that? You know he's out, right? Like he's going to miss this game. Out with a concussion. Like he's out. So you're missing Jalen Hurts, Garner Johnson, Lane Johnson, Avonte Maddox, and hell, I just completely forgot about the other one. Completely forgot. Oh, Jordan Davis. That's who y'all are missing right now. So it is. So this was a fun stream. I'm gonna chill out on it. So I'm about to head on out, guys. I'm gonna do another one tomorrow. You're doing all the talking about the Saints. Put your money where your mouth is, and you say you're missing all these people. Bet something. Then I got $500, and I'll give you the spread. No, I'm not betting any money. I'm not betting any money on anything. Like I said, I'm not gonna be pressured into doing shit. Look, Brown, bro. Like I've seen you in here. I've never seen you do videos, so I can't even put I do bet with guys that do videos and stuff like that I know. I've never seen a video of yours, so I'm not gonna make a bet with you, dog. I have been asked why I don't bet, and I tell them it's because it's just for fun for me to sit back and watch people make bets. I mean, it's fun to see what goes down, but well, all right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. It wasn't that long of a stream. It was a 40-minute stream. Well, I don't even know if that. It's about 39 minutes, 38 minutes. Have a blessed day today. Put God first. Praise God. Give God the glory. God's not dead, surely alive, roaring like a lion. Peace out. Yes, sir. Praise God, Lord Jesus Christ, the Holy Spirit. Yes, sir. Before we head on out of here, it's gonna be real quick. Be ready for what's about to go down. Be ready for what I just said. The Packers will win this weekend. The Cowboys are gonna win tomorrow. I honestly do not see how you lose that game. I don't. The Eagles, Jordan Davis is out. I get it. You got Joseph and you got Sue. I get it. But Davis is out. Hurts is out. Lane Johnson is out. Vontae Maddox is out. I know the Eagles have not the Eagles. The Saints have a shitty offensive line, but at the same time, when you have a couple of your top-notch guys out on both sides of the ball, even though we're only talking about the defensive side, like for the Saints, I mean the offensive side for the Eagles, you know, I think there's, and then when you're playing for a playoff contention spot, and you got to keep your hopes alive by winning, and even though the Eagles are resting a couple of guys because they're injured, I don't see the Eagles winning. I don't see it at all. But Boyz4Life, I don't bet, but I do I was bullied as a kid, and I don't want to go to the past. Well, then don't, bro. Then don't. Just let that shit go and fuck them all. Fuck them all. But guys, as always, we're gonna watch an Eagle fan dance in a Cowboys uniform. I'm out, guys. You have a good night.
I have never in my life felt so uncomfortable. Jesus Christ.